Best I can tell, you've been walking around on 2 broken legs for weeks.
When do I go back?
You ever again land on those legs of yours, those bones will turn to powder. Plenty other ways to serve your country.
You want it to be special forces?
Yes, sir.
Why do you want to join the CIA?
I'd like to help my country make a difference in the world.
The average test time is 5 hours.
I'm done, sir.
It's been 40 minutes.
38 minutes. What should I do now?
Whatever you want.
It's actually an amazing film. We knew about Edward Snowden before, but this just kind of brings this new information, new light to it. Were you guys well aware of his story at all prior to it at all, or?
I was not at all aware, but I do totally see. I have a fairly simple mind. I don't pay a lot of attention to the news. And for me, it was quite clear in the script, and even clearer when I had the one viewing of the film that I've had. The story is very understandable in Oliver's film, and very human as well. It ceases being simply a political scandalous tale or something like that, and ends up being this very, very human tale. And if I can understand what all went on, I think that anybody viewing it, so if anybody felt at all confused about what happened with the whole Edward Snowden release of information, definitely go see the film, because you will for sure understand it better, and with a depth. I don't think, without a dramatic feature about the story, I don't think you could begin to tap into the emotional realities the way that Oliver does.
The deputy director of the NSA offered me a new position.
Can you tell me anything about it?
You know I can't.
Find the terrorist in the internet haystack.
You're making people very happy.
Thank you.
You ready for a little action?
Oh, this looks juicy.
How is this all possible?
Think of it as a Google search, except instead of searching only what people make public, we're also looking at everything they don't. Emails, chats, SMS, whatever.
Yeah, but which people?
The whole kingdom, Snow White.
The NSA is really tracking every cell phone in the world.
Most Americans don't want freedom. They want security.
Except people, they don't even know they've made that bargain.
Are they watching us?
There's something going on inside the government that's really wrong, and I can't ignore it.
Yeah, because prior to all this, we have our own perception of what we thought of it. Like you said, we don't really follow it, or I didn't really follow it, so I wasn't even sure, is he a traitor, is he not a traitor? And the way Oliver Stone portrays it kind of makes him look makes him a hero, basically, in this film. Did you guys or what are your thoughts on him after shooting this film?
I think he's a whistleblower. I think that kind of is the clearest distillation of what he did and how he behaved and how he should be treated. I think the notion to attach some moral judgment to what he did is indicative of our divided times, in the way that people like to look at things either in one way or another way, and there's no in between. I think what he did was complicated. I think he released information because he felt like people deserved and had the right to know that their constitutional rights were being violated. And I think in order to do that, he had to break rules of the organizations for whom he was working, and that's a complicated situation to be in. I think he did it as transparently as he could, as responsibly as he could. He took great pains to ensure that none of his colleagues were at risk or jeopardized or put in a position where they would be held responsible or interrogated for his actions. And I think that arming people with the information was his ultimate goal. He never set out to undermine his government or discredit his government. He started out desiring to serve his government, and it's in so doing that all this other stuff was revealed. So I think it would be something different if it was an act of malice, but I think it was really an act of magnanimity in a lot of ways.
I just want to get this data to the world. Hey. I feel like I'm made to do this, and if I don't do it, then I don't know anybody else that can. This is everything I have. They're gonna figure out what I've done.
Did you access an unauthorized program?
The government knows that we have these documents now.
And like you guys said, Oliver Stone does a beautiful job of directing this film, because I understood it as well. How is it working with them? Do you guys get intimidated still working with these great directors or?
And I think that's was part of the beauty of working with Oliver is, I felt an actor working with my director is a very appropriate relationship, and that felt really good. A lot of the time you're working with people who are not quite sure what the job description is. But no, I found it, every moment of it, from the phone call when he offered the job right through this moment here, supporting his film by being here talking to you, something I am extremely proud of and will remain very proud of for all my life.
You're looking at a possible death sentence.
I can't turn back from this.
Watch yourself.
We are running out of time.
They're gonna come for me. They're gonna come for all of you too.